Welcome back, leadership class. You made it to Tuesday, April 7th, and we're actually going to combine our class for Tuesday and our class for Wednesday, April 8th. So 2 days worth of classes on this one PowerPoint, and you actually won't hear from me Thursday either because the assignment is super simple. I'll have it in a PowerPoint without my lovely face and my beautiful voice for you to hear.
That's funny.
So, okay, my children are in the room. They're going to be quiet now. What we have today, first of all, thank you for your discussion board posts. I will be leaving comments on them as well. It's awesome to get to know each other a little bit that way and also just see who's in the class and kind of where everybody's mindsets are with this distant learning situation. And then also thank you for your individual Tell Me About You assignments. As I'm getting ready to teach different lessons and things, I can keep in mind those ideas that you have shared about yourself that will help you and I work together and also help me help you, if you know what I'm saying. Today, then, we're going to start exploring that topic of what is leadership. So I've got 3 different tasks for you to do starting today, Tuesday, and then you're going to have work time tomorrow as well. It should have been a late start, so we weren't going to assign as much on Wednesday in the real world. But with distance learning here, I'm going to keep it kind of small again. So 3 tasks today, you'll continue them Wednesday, and then I will post new on Thursday. Okay, so task number 1 here. We are trying to answer the question, what is leadership? So the goal for Tuesday and Wednesday is to make a list of leadership characteristics, okay? And there are 3 different ways, 3 tasks that you are going to do in order to accomplish this. For this first one, to get started, you will need a sheet of paper. On the one side of the sheet of paper, you're going to brainstorm as many leaders in people that you know, or they could be famous, or they could be historical. As many leaders as you can think of, you're going to name them and just list them down. So you might include people like your parents, your grandparents, maybe an older sibling, maybe you know somebody who's in the military, maybe a teacher, a coach, maybe you feel there were presidents in our past or our present that were great leaders. Maybe you've been in Mrs. Spencer's history classes and you've learned about some great leaders. I want you to list all of those out in a brainstorm. The more the better, because you can use that to pull out the next information. So once you have your list of people that you find to be leaders, you're then going to flip the sheet over and you're going to start a list of leadership characteristics that those leaders have. So for example, maybe you have a coach who really motivated you. So then you would jot down on this side that they can motivate people. Maybe you had a pastor at church who communicated really well. You could then write down on that list communication or communicates well. Maybe one of your parents or your siblings is a really good listener and you find that to be a leadership quality. Good listening, you could jot that down. Maybe you had a teacher that you thought was really smart. I could think of one, but anyway, maybe you had a teacher who you thought was really smart. You could jot down intelligence or common sense or problem solving. There are a lot of different directions to go to this. Your goal for task number 1 on this flip side is to come up with at least 20 to 30 characteristics of leaders. Okay? So that's task number 1, front and back side of your sheet of paper. Task number 2 involves the 2 articles that you can find in the folder with this PowerPoint in Schoology. Okay, so it's in our Tuesday, Wednesday folder. They will be, I think they're Word documents, but I'm not certain on that. Anyway, the first article is titled, Is This the Future of Leadership? The second article is titled, The Evolution of Leadership Skills Don't Become Extinct. What you're going to do as you read those 2 articles is jot down on that characteristics list anything you want to add. Maybe the article says something a little bit better than you had jotted down. You might fix something or edit it a little bit. But after reading those 2 articles, you should have added some leadership characteristics to your brainstorm sheet. Not people, but characteristics. Again, our goal is to get to between 20 and 30 characteristics to share. All right, last task. Task number 3. In the same exact folder, there are 3 videos I want you to watch. They're pretty short. I think the longest one is about 7 or 8 minutes, and that's video 2. The Kid President video is, I think, just over 3 minutes, and video number 3 is less than 2 minutes. So what you need to do with these videos is have your list out, your characteristics of leadership list. And as you watch the video, I want you jotting down any leadership characteristics that you feel are important, helpful, meaningful, whatnot, so that you've got a really awesome list combined. Okay? On Thursday for class, we will be using this list and you will be sharing it with your classmates. So keep that in mind. You'll be typing it into a discussion board. Nobody's going to see your sheet, so your sheet of paper can be as messy as you need to be when you're brainstorming. If you have any questions about this, please make sure to email me, which I'll answer throughout the day. Otherwise, you can call or text on that Google Voice number that I shared with you early on. We don't have, when do we have leadership? Oh yeah, we do. We have leadership conference hours today, Tuesday. So if you want to jump in there as well at 10 o'clock, I'll be available in our conference app in Schoology. Okay, have fun with this, you guys. See you later.